Oh, immersion now. Let me cut this up. Alright. Brand new. Okay. Sekiro. Okay. We want normal text speed, captions on, voice language to be English, because I don't want to read this entire game. Battle auto input. I don't want that. I want it to where I'm controlling the inputs. I want my game. I want my gameplay. Camera, confirmation, music. I don't want to even do that. Brightness. Adjust your monitor brightness until you can clearly distinguish the colors on the left and right side of the white line. So make it German so I get no joy from hearing it, and I also get to read it out loud. Okay. I think we're done here. English, captions on, word. Is it gonna start with a cutscene? I bet. Cutscene. Turn it down just a bit. Uh-oh, reanimation jutsu. I think that's us. I gotta agree with you on that one, Ren. Well, a number of things. Oh, okay. We're just doing it now. I guess my name is Kaim. Kaim. So it looks like Sky we're in some sort of battle as this man with definitely appropriate armor on. So I'm gonna hit him with my sword. They hated it. It was super effective. Oh, I haven't played any of 13-2 Sky. Jeez. Boy, this game is very loud. Like from into my ears. Let's keep attacking though. Maybe the ones back here. Splash. Look at my full counter, perfect guard. Healing medicine. Fair enough, Sky. Fair enough. Ouch. So let's look around on the menus here. So we're gonna have skills. We're gonna have spells. Right, that's not a high regard, is it? Hello, Stardust. Thank you for joining. So right triggers also move this from the top to the bottom. Okay, if I move left on the D-pad, it goes to the second level of stuff. I have things equipped that can change, I guess. Apparently he came out to this battle and didn't even stop at an item shop or an equipment shop for any enhancement or accessories. Fine, we'll agree. Came and right at the right time. No, this doesn't look good. Block that fire with that very thin sword. Kuro. I think you're right, Red. Look, like, just gritted through fire. Like, didn't care. Heavy tank right unit, left unit. I think, we gotta do the left unit. Yo, Magma Blast. 57 hit points. Let's try the right one. I gotta say, I don't like either of his counterattacks. Let's do left again. This is probably definitely not the way to do this, but whatever. It's been deactivated. Wait, right's been deactivated. What did it say? Oh, you got letting go of a friend. Oh, because you're finishing school. Is it that? So I think do the right one. I didn't read what it said. Left unit system has been deactivated. Whatever it was that hurt. Is it a close friend, Kuro? Are you sad, bummed out?
Okay.
Also, in my defense, I didn't do an attack. You a little bummed out then, Kuro? Well, don't worry. We're never leaving you, buddy. Right unit defense has been deactivated. That's what we're saying, right? So, attack the right unit. Left unit defense has been deactivated. That should heal.
Okay.
Boy, he sure is chill. Due to the GameStop. Like, it's got Robo-Rat instead of Boba Fett. I'm gonna have to heal again. I don't want to. Well, whatever. It's the tutorial fight. They can't kill me, right? Totally can. It seems like. Right unit defense has been deactivated. More magma. Hit him hard. Yeah, I definitely should have been attacking just one the entire time, but you know, it's just begun, Kuro. Boy, they sure did make a penis-shaped thing, didn't they? Just a dong, staring down the barrel of that dong. And do one more just for safety's sake.
Okay.
Okay, tank's magic engine. Oh, cutscene. Oh, that's a good point, Ren. I like that a lot, actually. Look how cool he is, too. His eyes are closed. An earthquake? Nope. Best laid plans. You know, I gotta say, you guys are giving me some really cool characters. Either young Kiryu or Japanese Geralt. I'm here for both. Okay, that seems like that shouldn't have happened. Jim Carrey in that Sonic movie. Real good, Stuzzy. I love this scene too. Man, that Sonic movie's a nightmare. Look how stoked he is. He just stands there into his own death, like, whatever. We got this, maybe. Oh, Lith, thank you for the raid. You caught us mid-cutscene. I hope you're doing well, my friend. How was your stream? I did check you out for a little bit. We're playing the beginning of the Lost Odyssey. And apparently this man is immortal because everyone just got destroyed by a meteor. Let's do this. Make sure the this is not Mario Odyssey. You're correct. It is not. Oh, mine's going good. This is, yeah, Lost Odyssey. This is pretty neat. Well, I mean, from what he played, but this feels weird. How's it going, Mr. JRPG? Welcome. Hello, Dado, and over. I'm checking my save game now. Again, Lost Odyssey. This I guess a Xbox 360 kind of hidden gem. I don't know how hidden it is, but oh, really? Over? So you have affection for this game as well? I've never played it. Completely blind here, so I'm gonna double save just to let you know how blind I am. Do a new save run. The game I just never turned the game off for like 90 hours. Never stop streaming. Don't stop for nothing. Uh-oh. It's well appreciated, Mr. JRPG.
Guess we have no choice.
And again, Leffa says thank you for the raid. I truly appreciate it. Alright, let's hit people with my sword, I guess. I'm really digging the style. Kuro, that's no one to play. Also, yeah, someone should have bought your nephew a new save card. I remember new memory card. Look at these victories. This game looks good. Movement is kind of heavy, which I wouldn't necessarily expect, but I don't have a problem with it. Looking at the map and looking at the menus, it definitely has a Final Fantasy X vibe, like as far as the UI goes. This what you're looking at. Press the RAM button. More healing meds. I appreciate that. So over here, probably something else to ram. I guess we're looking at this purple stuff as a sign of interactivity at this point. You did the right thing, Sky. And I got a bruiser ring. View target ring system tutorial probably. No Lulu. I think Lulu's glad to not be in this one. Exactly the same, Mr. JRPG. I know that feeling of so many games started and incomplete. But I am gonna go and actually renew my YouTube, story or my playthrough of Suikoden and finish that. So that's gonna be fun. To trigger the target ring system, you need rings. Who would have thought? After you equip your character with rings, the attack command will bring up the target ring automatically. The target ring battle system adds assorted abilities to your normal attacks with weapons. Is it really, Stuzzy? You played this one all the way through. I'm excited, and I'm glad that somebody's, played through it just in case. You know how I get in these games. I get all charged up and unable to complete them sometimes. Married to Waka? Did Lulu get married to Waka? That can't be canon. While the target ring system is activated, the target ring and time count will be displayed when you choose the attack command. Okay. When the time count starts, hold down the right trigger and release it when the counter is directly over the target ring. Can we do a little test run on this? If your timing is right, your attack will be completely effective. Perfect is the best result. Dude, I feel like Legend of Dragoon lasts way too long. Wow, Ren, I did not know that. Well, I guess, we all gotta punch down sometimes. If the time runs out, your timing was poor, your result will be bad, and you will not achieve any additional effect. You can achieve additional effects with the target ring system, depending on the ring you equip. You can choose your ring according to your situation. No. 10-2 is non-canon. Well, they auto-equipped it. That's a little weird. I can slightly increase my damage. Hopefully they give me a little punk fight to do here so I can try to test out this new mechanic they've given. Right stick camera. Little movement here. I'm here for it. It's a weird way they want me to go, but helps. Yep, standing in that fire hurts. 10 out of 10 guaranteed to be true.
Out of my way.
I don't think his voice would sound like that. Out of my way. Okay, so I do this, and then I'm pulling a trigger at some point. I was waiting for it to like do like the judgment system in Shadow Hearts, but it just, I guess I have to press the right trigger just at a time. Nope, I just pressed that random.
Only the strong.
Hey, a win is a win. Yeah, there is a Japanese voice option, but I realized then that would mean that I would have to read this entire game. And I gotta do enough reading with Trails. Ram this. There we go. But it's probably better. You did tell me to do German. I thought, well, Sky no longer has my best interest in mind. No longer. Anything over here? Nothing over. Oh, yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Got a bad dad. Bad dad alert in this game. But there's a lot of trash on the ground. Nameplate. We're not going to talk about what that is? Okay. It's not a ring. Is it a spell book? Boy, there's a lot of spells to learn here. Heal. Oh, sweet. So we have like a little simple healing system here. 70. Yeah, we do that. Found and dropped on the Highlands of Woe. Alright, well, don't hurt yourself being too specific. Yeah, but this UI is definitely like Final Fantasy X. It looks a little... The fonts maybe don't look as good. But I dig the whole aesthetic in general. Pretty simple. Okay, video game. Let's try to figure out what you want me to do with this trigger. What do you want me to do, and when do you want me to do it? I just don't see it. Like, am I going nuts? Is there something I'm just like not seeing in this process of typing? When the timer hits 0, you think? Yeah, let's try that. Try holding it. Alright, we'll do the timer hits or get close to 0, I guess, because I guess if I wait, it's no good. So bad. Do I have to look at the tutorial again? Mr. Cunningham, how do you play video games? Apparently, I don't know, damn it. Okay, anything, not settings, this is not going to be it. Well, you can hot switch the voice acting. Spellbook, skill, anything? Maybe the other button? Oh, map view. Well, looks like we're going to have to figure it out. Alright, Mr. JRPG, thank you for stopping by and have a safe journey home. Oops, I bumped into that crate and that fell apart. See ya, Space Cowboy. Mana herb. Well, now. I appreciate this being able to be done. Look at that, some physics on there. Alright, Stuzzy, maybe I can... Well, I'll try holding it.
No one gets in my way.
I'll hold it early? Holding it. Nope. Well, maybe it was. Maybe I let go too soon. Okay, ring. This ring on something. So, okay. So I definitely have the ring equipped. For the ring second battle, choose fight. When your character begins to run at the enemy to attack it, hold right trigger. You should see a ring around the enemy, and as you hold right trigger, your character's ring will retract and move through the ring around the enemy. Alright. Holding right trigger. Okay, I think I see it now.
Like taking candy from a baby.
I dig that. It keeps you active in combat. But you don't necessarily have to be. It's like Final Fantasy VIII with the gunblade that my boy Squall can use. Thanks for the hype, Stuzzy. Yeah, definitely first try. That was my first battle. You guys didn't notice, but it's true. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about playing this. A lot of people I trust have been saying this is good, and it's been a while since I've gotten to blind play a JRPG that is actually going to turn out to be one I'm going to actually play. I think the last one was Shining Resonance Refrain, and we know how that went. Yeah, I thought the gunplay was very cool.
See anything?
See. Maybe under the... Yeah.
Thank you for the host, Stardust.
Hey.
What?
That guy over there. He's still alive. Huh?
Should I be doing something right now?
You! What about the others? You alone?
Yeah.
What's your name? Your unit?
Kaim.
Second
Unit
Lieutenant
69.
Arkanar, Commander, 17th Platoon, Armored Magic Troopers.
It's a miracle you made it. Come with me. This way. Unbelievable. One survivor.
Yeah.
I think that game overstates its welcome, Sky.
Safe.
It's fun, but it's about 10 hours too long. Such a hater, Stardust. It's all good, Lithus. I really appreciate the raid again, and I hope that you have a great night. Hit the hay. So weird. My notifications are going weird today. What do you boys want? I'm amazed that you made it out alive. You can take that armored car. It should be leaving very soon. As you can see, our forces have been wiped out. I doubt there is anyone left alive out in the highlands. Yeah, I mean, Berseria, it's a fun game. The combat's good. The story can kind of drag, and I think the whole game just lasts 10-ish hours too long. Leon. Yeah, Ren, we're gonna have to talk about that Final Fantasy 14 because I got my account stuff straight, but I have to make a new character. The Highlands of Wool have become a field of the dead. Kent should reconsider their strategy now. Lithus gets it. I was too good at the game, Stuzzy, is the problem. But good night, Lithus. Thank you again as always, and please be safe. Have a great sleep. Don't let Freddy Krueger invade your dreams, because that's a thing that I'm thinking about a lot lately. I can't believe this war ended like this. I hear that a meteor fell on the battlefield. Is it true? How did such a thing happen? That totally did happen. What are you... I don't care what you guys are getting into. Got a treasure chest hidden around the corner here? Just get over here. Let me just get right by you, buddy. Alright, I'll take this armored car. Get where we're going. Sorry, Lieutenant. Can you please hang on for a moment? If you're able, how'd you like to collect some of the supplies we have here? None of it is of any use to us anymore, so take whatever you like. Well, I'd like that very much, my friend. Although I wish you had told me that a minute ago, but... Oh, thank goodness, does he? See? That's how you put away my fears. Okay. Are these supplies? No. Is there an obvious treasure chest that I'm just like not seeing? Turn into a cat boy. Yeah, I know you want us to get the supplies. But where are the supplies? Okay, it's on the table. What do you want from me to video game? Let's talk to these people. Sure, show them what if those Kents come out. That's what happens to those who go up against Ura. Lucid dreams are the path to perversion. We don't just want to give up. But you saw for yourself how terrible destruction was. I don't think there's any point in rescue operation. So is it implying that supplies are back this way? Whoa, pull the right trigger and you get that zoom in on. That injures my eyes. What you do in your dreams is up to you, master. Here we go. A whetstone. View ring assembly tutorial. I think they did, actually. You can assemble the rings you need for the target ring system using ring assembly. Remember that you need components for ring assembly. There are many different kinds of components. These components can be earned in battle or found in treasure chests or at stores. The ring itself can be used as a component too. On the ring assembly screen, you will find the ring formula list. If you have the required components, you can assemble rings. You can assemble rings right away. Discover what's possible on the ring assembly screen when you find new components. You will find new ring formulas as you obtain new components. You can filter the ring formulas by pressing the X button. Search the formulas as you obtain new components. No. Yeah, that is cool. Being able to control your dreams. Slightly increase attack. Yeah, I want that. So can I assemble? I need the bruiser ring and 6 guardian ore. So I'm assuming that I don't have what's required for that. And to Nocturne, I haven't started it yet at all. I'm thinking that I might do that after Sui coded. Oh, for YouTube, because I don't think anybody wants to watch me fail at Nocturne. Not on stream. So I have 4 whetstones. That's perfect, Goro. Is that the only thing they wanted me to get? Yeah, let's... Well, let me go ahead and save first, because who knows what's going to happen to this armored car, and I'm only shakily understanding the mechanics at this point. I think there was a save point right here, back here? Nope, apparently not. That kind of reminds me of like my own dreams that I have where, well, I should say, I guess they're supposed to be like nightmares. Where nothing really bad happens, but something slightly annoying will happen. Like, I had a dream where my brother had let someone borrow one of my shirts, but he didn't tell me about it, so I went through my closet and looked for it, and I found out they let me borrow it, like let somebody borrow it, but also it wasn't really like my favorite shirt, so it was like alright. It was kind of annoying. Like, all of my nightmares are like that. I was like, come on, man, but I mean, I don't really need to get the shirt back from the guy. It's alright. Featuring Dante from DMC. Yeah, they really are.
We're pulling out. Let's move.
Boom. You know, for this to be a JRPG, they're giving me a lot of control, like, right away. This is flap your arms like like a bird.
That's Officer Seth Balmore with the 43rd Magic Division. She's like you. She got out in one piece.
Really? You
One
two are
Piece, shout
walking
out.
miracles. Hey, I...
There was like a shine of recognition in her eyes. Okay, cutscene, I see you. Ka! I'm holding you to it, Ren. Cow, cacao. Also, I'd be mad if I was in a gym and I actually had to flap my arms to fly.
Here's where you get off, Lieutenant.
The Council wishes to hear from a survivor, sir. Sorry, not you, Officer Balmore.
Hey, I'm a survivor too.
The council
I'm a
has already
survivor.
summoned Lieutenant Argonaut.
Alright, let this is.
Sit down and shut up.
Have a nice rest.
Well, that's just weird.
This way, Lieutenant.
Do they know each other? I survived not anything. I survived everything.
Follow me.
You know, I think we're gonna see her again. Alright. First, let's immediately try to undermine what the game wants us to do by going the wrong way. What's up, buddy? So they can get hung up at the end of the day. Just hang them by one big rope. This gate is for vehicles only, and people on foot will have to take the monorail through the station up above. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Stardust, thank you for hanging out. Is she? Sure is. And so is this nondescript guy with the short, shaved haircut. Guess those are gonna be my bros. If you want to get into the city, you should take the lift to that tower in the monorail station. You're right to the heart of the city with the monorail. Amazing. Ick. Nice. I dig, Goro. I know, right? So I have a nameplate and a seed. Because with the Xbox One, you can just put the disc in and it'll download all the emulated stuff, I guess, is what's happening there. And just play it on your Xbox One. I specifically bought an Xbox One to play this game, actually. So I didn't get the X, I got the S. I don't know. I think that I want to say that there is, because I think if you go to the Windows Store, you're gonna get something. You're gonna come up with something in there. But I'm not sure like how that works out. Look at you, dressed different, buddy. I have a soldier telling me he lost his helmet. Where the heck could it be? He said he dropped it through the gap while he was going up the lift, but when he went back to fetch it, it was gone. It's weird. Well, his head's like really looking at something over here. It was just the pathway to the way forward. How do I do this again? This cargo lift doesn't work the same way as the others. Boy, everybody around here sure has like, I'm some sort of commanding officer, right? I think that's what's being implied here. But everybody sure does seem like super open, like discussing their worries and woes about their job. Take this lift, Lieutenant. My morale's ready for in the station above. Sir. Oh, okay. I'm glad they told me that. Speed of light. Yeah. Not my job. I don't know how to operate this elevator. Fuck, it is. Oh, so sad for Mr. JRPG. just casual pain. Okay, Devil May Cry camera. Anything over here? So I guess this must be like the magic of the world that's powering all the lighting in the world as well. Move it, Lieutenant. Stop goofing around. The station is just ahead. Let us proceed. I guess he's only a lieutenant. But that's why they're kind of chill. They seem so, like, overtly badass that you'd think he would have been higher ranking. Also, you guys may not know this, but I really like walking in video games. Top activity, walking. Someone in my unit reckons a lone soldier survived the tragedy at the Highlands of Wool, but I can't believe anyone made it out of that alive. It was me. I am the lone soldier. Where are you? All aboard. We'll be departing shortly. I mean, it's fact. Oh, hello, Unlucky. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Everybody, you should obviously, well, not obviously, but you should know, you should check out Unlucky Heroine. Really cool streamer that plays a lot of the games that we like. Even in The Witcher 3, no, The Witcher 3 deserves no role-playing. Just go hardcore and everybody with a hard sword. The train cars here have been put out of commission to save on maintenance costs. Can't really complain though, since people usually ride for free. Still, it's a bit stingy of them to do this. I mean, just because it's free transportation doesn't mean it necessarily has to be inexpensive. I'm doing really well, Unlucky. I'm enjoying this game, I'm just starting it. And I heard it was good from some solid people, so figured why not? And yeah, I took some steps to be able to play it. So I'm pretty amped up actually. How are you doing today? No, cause if that game was shorter, I would have though. Because I mean, Geralt looks kind of chill whenever he's just walking around. Oh, it's Sai. Hello. Yes, you are one of my trusted confidants that encouraged me to play this game, Sai. So I appreciate that because it's very cool so far. Why don't you take a break for a moment? Once we get out of the station, we'll have to walk the rest of the way to the council hall.
Hey, you're that guy, right?
Oh.
The soldier that can't die.
That's what they call me. Man, Kaim sure is like stoic for sure. It really is cool. I've been pulling the right trigger this whole time, thinking I could speed it up.
The 17th Division. That was the front line. They were smack in the middle of the Wool Highlands. No one could have survived that meteor.
Oh,
crash.
Kingdom Hearts 2. People love that one. They say that's the best one. Yeah, Xbox 360. I'm playing on the one because it's got backwards compatibility, which is lucky, because there's no way anyone owns Xbox 360 anymore. Yep, I think you're right, Ren, because I'm pretty sure I looked for everywhere else I can get this game, and this is the only option.
But here you are. a scratch.
Right? Like, especially for its age, it definitely gives you like strong Final Fantasy X vibes in the UI, like I've mentioned a few times that.
Beg your pardon, Lieutenant, but it's really strange. The few we were able to save were far from the center of impact, and even those men were seriously injured. It's hard to believe that anyone could have survived that inferno.
Then don't believe it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, Sky. Oh, Unlucky, did you play any more of Dot Hack? Or have you completed that and moved on?
The Council won't like that attitude. Come on, tell us. How'd you make it?
That dude is really flipping out. But I think you played through that one before from the way it looked like while I watched you stream it before. You seem pretty, like, very knowledgeable about what was going on, so it probably wasn't your first time. Indy, that game looks scary. I don't know, Ren. That was kind of. I looked at Blue Dragon. It looked kind of dope. It kind of reminded me of Dragon Quest. It's probably pretty cheap on PSN right now. Looks like we get a true intro now. Late title card. Exactly, Kura. Is your brother wrong, Sai? Oh, I keep forgetting you in Canada, Sky. Interesting. So they're not really going for a Japanese aesthetic here. Oh yeah, Kuro. Yeah, Unlucky. And the combat's actually pretty interesting as well. I mean, it's traditional turn-based, but style. That's a very kind word, Kuro. Special.
30 years ago, a new power manifested itself onto the world. With its discovery came the magic industrial revolution. This power came to be called magic energy. Even now, there are none who can explain why this power, a power that merely lay buried within all living creatures, suddenly flourished as it did. Today, this magic energy permeates every corner of the world. It has changed the way people live, transformed the shape of industry, and has even altered the nature of war.
So that purple stuff was the magic energy of this world.
Is it true the Kents have requested a truce? Indeed. We heard that enough men were committed to cover the Wall Highlands and that most of the Kent force were eliminated. This war was started by them. It's only right they withdraw.
We've also lost a tremendous number of troops. After suffering such a devastating loss, if the Goatsa were to strike now, there would be no way we could defend our country.
And there are also whispers that Goatsa was pulling strings behind the invasion.
He took all the eyebrows and left none for her.
We have confirmed that a large amount of military hardware has been moved from Goatsa to Kent. We assume Goatsa plans to use Kent to keep things stirred up and destabilize Ura.
Are you saying that even the meteor crash was a Goatsan plot?
My lord, I have some disturbing information on that subject. We suspect that a situation at Grandstaff may have caused the meteor crash.
Grandstaff. This is not the first time that stories about him reached my ears.
This is not confirmed, but magic energy may have leaked out of Grandstaff, interfered with something in outer space, and precipitated this disaster.
Gongora!
Yes, my lord.
The Grand Staff falls under your jurisdiction. Do you have anything to say?
Nothing for the moment. Where did you get this information? Construction of Grand Staff is going smoothly.
Now that the forces of Ura have suffered such devastating losses, I think we have no other way to protect our land except with the magic energy that Grandstaff will provide. We should hold off on debating the pros and cons of Grandstaff until we've thoroughly reviewed the world's current situation.
What you say makes sense, but our plan to use magic energy is a double-edged sword. With all sorts of rumors flying around, we might want to halt construction of Grand Staff.
What?
Only temporarily. As soon as it's clear that Grand Staff had nothing to do with the meteor collision, we'll resume construction immediately.
The one with no eyebrows, I think. You know, I actually agree with you, Unlucky. It looks like these other character voices are pretty solid. I'm hearing the main character, Kaim's voice, though. I'm going to need to hear him talking more because so far I have not enjoyed it. But he's only done like little character barks and stuff like that, so. And Ren has promised that main character is not silent. So what do you want me to do, video game? This monorail is not in operation this time, so don't go backwards. Episode 10. Are you talking about Ergo Proxy? Ergo. I actually googled that while the cutscene was going. And that main character in that show looks pretty cool if I'm checking the right thing. Found that blue button. This game has got it. It's got it, Ren. We don't have too many ways here. Once we're out of the station, please follow me straight to the council. We must get moving, Lieutenant Argonar. Lieutenant Argonar, so we're Kaim Argonar. It's quite a long way to Council Hall. Lieutenant Argonar. Let me hit this save spot, my dude. Just go ahead and do this. Thanks, pal. I think when I think about that concept of mature RPG anime, I always think about Psycho-Pass. I really dug Psycho-Pass quite a bit. What do you got? La Blue Girl, Ghost in the Shell, the movie and the standalone complex are excellent. I dig it. A meteor fell on Highland of Wool. A meteor. How insane is that? What happens if another one falls here? I gotta say that, I mean, I don't know if people are concerned enough by the fact that a meteor fell into the battle zone and killed a lot of people. Yeah, second gig. And there's some like one-off movies that I think were on Netflix for a while, but inexplicably now own on Steam that are pretty good. Nah, it's House Sex Ninjas. That's what anime is. Also, a sex ninja sounds like it would have a rigorous training course. Of course, the people are benefiting from the magical industrial revolution, although there are still some who fear this power that they don't understand. Let's get by you, bud. The Central Station Square. Boy, I hope at no point I'm forced to have to understand where I'm going in this area because it is massive. But the land, like the world does feel lived in and like as if people do exist in this space. This is the boarding area for magic taxis. Unfortunately, it's out of service at this time due to orders from above. Where is the dog to pet? Perfect blue. It was next to the lady who's talking about being scared of magic. I think it must be back here then. I feel like I saw a dog as well. There it is. I get no petting action, but I do hear a pet sound. Do we consider that petting the dog? Of course, the people are benefiting, blah, blah, blah. Hear that light sound? That's not petting a dog, though. It's just apparently making a dog uncomfortable enough to make a sound. Yeah, needs to have a pet prompt. I agree. That's an important distinction. Sorry. Had to do that. Hey, lady. What's up, busybody Reina, who I definitely already know because I know your name already. It's hard for regular folks to take the monorail nowadays. Most people take magic taxis. Well, I would take a magic taxi over monorail as well. This war has cut drastically into our clientele. Hopefully we'll have our old bustling city back before long. So what do you do? Yeah, this game seems like it's aiming for like a Middle Eastern vibe. Like with the tones and even the language that they have on the walls. I was just at the station, but the monorail and taxis are all stopped. How am I supposed to get to the Great Gate? I don't know, dude. Chaos Head. I think that's that game for Chaos Head I think is on sale on Steam right now. Sale is in discounted price, not sale is unavailable for purchase. Let's go on the main street. The council hall is getting close. It's only a short walk to the council hall once we get to the main street. Let's move. Oh, I'm not in control right now. I can still do this.
Well done. You may leave. Lieutenant Kaya Marganar, we thank you for a job well done. I am Roxian, chairman of the Central Council of Ura. Well, Lieutenant, it seems people are calling you the Immortal. We've heard there were almost no survivors from Ura or Kent after the meteor crashed on the Highlands. And yet, you appear to be unharmed, even though you were presumably at the precise point.
Uh-oh, sigh. Don't fall into the hole again.
How did you survive?
I don't know.
Well, that was it. One word.
My lord,
I don't know.
Please allow me to explain.
Fine. Speak.
Thank you, my lord. Actually, this man...
You're done
is
sleeping now,
immortal
Sai.
Thanks to my magic energy. He is under a spell of immortality that I conjured.
Wait, hold up. So this dude is saying that he conjured a spell of immortality onto me, and that's why I'm alive. This dude, Gongora. That's important, I think.
I wish to know more. This immortality spell, how does it work?
When did you do it?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess that delivery's not bad, but that's also the same thing he said twice already.
What? Are you saying that you don't know about the spell cast on you?
I mean, I know I don't.
I don't remember. I recall nothing.
I don't remember. I recall nothing.
My lord, this man has lost his memory. However, he is skilled in magic energy, so I have been studying his abilities.
Whoa. How do you know that I'm skilled in magic energy, one? And how'd you know I lost my memory? I mean, I guess we're jumping into the game as an existing person, so we are him, and we don't know anything, but I guess it can be assumed he doesn't, or maybe they just immediately observe that because they've known him before he left for the battle.
Then what can you tell us, Gongora?
With all due respect, my lord, the spell is a curse. It is said that merely hearing it brings death near. For the safety of everyone, it is better that the spell be kept secret.
Then why'd you cast it on me?
Very well. Since I trust your studied opinion, I shall take your word that we should not know the spell. Death is determined by fate, and one cannot fight it.
Dude. I wonder if, I mean, Kaim didn't know this until just now, and he's come to terms with the fact that he's immortal and also all the weight of being immortal. Alright, well, that's how you want to start your afternoon, isn't it?
Lieutenant, since it seems that you cannot be killed, the Council would like to bestow a special mission on you.
Okay. It's a little weird.
We want you to go to Grandstaff.
My lord.
Gongora, you cannot keep this hidden any longer. Till now, construction has been left up to you, but we've lost contact with the site.
It's just that...
Gongora! Until we can confirm that Grandstaff project is safe, construction shall be suspended.
Yes, my lord.
I think this Gongora dude is the other dude that's on the front cover.
So now, Lieutenant Argonar.
Kaim Argonor.
You know of Grandstaff, under construction in the Sea of Baz?
Sure.
I've heard that it's a magic staff.
Yes, it is. As you just
I've
said,
heard that it's a
all
magic
communications
staff.
with the site have been cut off for some time now. Considering the danger from magic energy leaks, we suspect that no one can investigate the possible cause except someone immortal.
Well, there is someone else.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
What did you say?
He's up here clapping cheeks. Slapping cheeks. Clapping cheeks seems like a one-person job.
At the Wall Highlands, another immortal. Her name is Balmor.
Dummy thing. You guys, Johnny, were making me laugh real hard when you guys were streaming while you were out.
Well then, this other one shall accompany you. I shall summon her.
Yeah, Kaim's voice acting does seem like a little limited, but I wonder if that's just why they didn't make him speak that much.
Quickly, make
I sure did, Johnny. It was real funny. I enjoyed it. It looks like you guys had fun too, so that's really good.
Right away, my lord.
My lord, pardon me for saying this, but I'm building Grandstaff for the sake of our nation and its people.
Enough! We will await Kaim's return and report.
Like, that guy can't read, so what if we just cut out every second sentence he was gonna say?
Of course, my lord.
Oh, in the game, unlucky. I was drunk by the end of the night. A flat tire? Like, how'd you get a flat tire? You guys were Tokyo drifting and driving. Unless you mean my voice, unlucky. A whole nail just jumped straight, just dove right into your tire.
You are dismissed, Lieutenant.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't do anything for it, but it seems like people like it, and I am glad that, you know, it makes people enjoy the situation even more, because I play really boring games, so I do a lot of reading. If my voice was bad, nobody would ever want to watch. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Argonar. I have word from Chairman Roxian that you are off duty until further official orders from the council. Ooh. There's a fine inn along the street for you to stay and wait for your orders. We have already arranged for the council to contact you there. You can check the location of inns and shops with the navigation map on the top right corner of the screen. You can also zoom in and out by pressing the back button. I learned that already. And, oops, not that one. That boy. That. Would you like to save? Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate the bits. Thank you so much. You're far too kind. Of course, you guys should also check out Johnny, fantastic streamer. Not because she gave me bits, but because she's just really fun. Like, if you see how much energy I put out the stream, which is low, she utilizes a lot more energy. Like, a lot, and it's good. You're always going to be entertained. That was bribed. Because that definitely works. If there's one thing I love, it's money. Nah. We good over here. I know, right? It's been a while since we changed from monarchy to a republic, and I think it's made a big difference. Things are easier now. So there's a fine inn further down the street. The thing with this game so far is that they keep moving me around the town in ways that make it difficult to understand exactly where I am. Lord Gungora, a member of the council, is also an expert in magic energy. No one can match him on the subject or in its use. So we got Gungora here. Is he? Yeah, he's not with us currently. Yeah, you gotta go further down the street for the fine end. Terrible end at the front. But you can go. Everyone's scared of using magic power in the beginning. Look at all the things it has done. Turning wild animals into monsters is the least of it. There's dog number 2 that we cannot pet. Ooh, I can steal stuff from this bag though. Yo, 2 whetstones. I think that means now that we can make a ring, right? Nope. So apparently need guardian ore, which isn't a whetstone. Yeah, that dog was hiding some whetstones. Probably buried them earlier when I discovered them. Maybe this is an inn. This looks like this should be what an inn looks like. 2 doors. That was a tavern. Let's get lit then, I guess. Yeah, it seems like that, Ren. Like, they kind of maybe just discovered this power. Still unsure, and some magicians exist? I don't know. The war is over, but this hard time continues. How about a drink to help you forget for a while? Well, let me holler at this lady. Tavern Beauty Ranella. Alright, Renea. Can I take your orders, or perhaps I can convince you to treat me to something? Oh, I see what kind of bar this is. Do you want to get up here? Oh, this has got to be something I can do with this at some point. I mean, I guess this isn't Final Fantasy VII though, so. Nice. But anyways, again, I thank you all for joining me so far. I really appreciate having people to hang out with while I play these fun games with style. Paid off for it did. But I really appreciate it. I know that, you know, nobody has to hang out. I'd still be playing it, you know, even without it. But like I said, it's always so fun to have people around and chat with while going through this, playing these games, and share the experience with everyone. Apparently, Gotza in the north is pulling the strings behind the Kent attack. I guess eventually they'll attack Ura directly. So you're the immortal. How do you know that, suspicious Lycerin? So you're the immortal who survived the Highlands of Wool incident. Are you even human? Well, I mean, fuck if I know. I mean, we're just coming into it like we don't even know any of our own origin story. Alright, this is worse. Okay, so it looks like, once again, not the button I'm looking for. Maybe that purple represents where I'm supposed to go. Orange on the map represents where I've been. Well, I want to find out. Alright, Johnny, get those weenies off that stove. I'll be here. We'll be here. The owner of the store often goes traveling to find quality items. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but we can't shop while he's away. That upsets me. Them stoved weenies. Don't burn them weenies. So apparently this is their version of saying that this store is not open yet. Alright, Unlucky, and you have a great stream. I'm sure I'll pass by later while you're playing Kingdom Hearts 2. And again, everybody should check out Unlucky Heroine. Give her a follow. Because, really chill. Her tone is more like my tone when it comes to streaming. It's super effective. I was just at the station, but the monorail in Texas are all stopped. Oh man. So I've gone too far backwards now. Hello, dog, again. Where is this fine inn? Well, we're gonna just... The residential area is definitely not gonna be it. Later, Unlucky. So we went to the weapon shop. This was it. Did we go to this? Oh my gosh, just bump those people out of your way, my guy. Here we go.
And now,
Cutscenes ahoy.
I propose that Gongora be removed from Grand Staff Project, with control transferred to this council.
My lord.
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation, I propose that Gongora be confined to his residence under surveillance. Those who disagree with my proposal, raise your hands now.
It appears I have no choice but to agree.
I see there are no objections. It is decided.
His eyebrows definitely offended me. Hey buddy, I'm gonna do the right thing and check in with you. Welcome. The council has told me about you. Please enjoy your stay. Okay.
As Kaim slips into deep sleep, his dream unfolds. A dream or his past. At this moment, there is no way he could know.
Yo, my dude, struggling. We woke up crying. Wow. That really took the wind out of his sails. Kime recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed. Press A to dream. Dang it, Kura, you can't say stuff like that because now I'm not going to be able to think of anything else. Because you know he doesn't. The family members have tears in their eyes when they welcome Kime back to the inn from his long journey. Thank you so much for coming. He understands the situation immediately. The time for departure is drawing near. Too soon. Too soon. But still, he knows this day would have to come sometime, and not in the distant future. Might never see you again, she said to him with a sad smile when he left on his journey, her smiling face almost transparent in its whiteness, so fragile and therefore indescribably beautiful as she lay in bed. May I see Hannah now? He asks. The innkeeper gives him a tiny nod and says, I don't think she'll know who you are, though. She hasn't opened her eyes since last night, he warns Kime. You can tell from the slight movement of her chest that she is clinging to a frail thread of life, but it could snap at any moment. It's such a shame. I know you made a special point to come here for her. Another tear glides down the wife's cheek. Never mind, it's fine, Kime says. He has been present at innumerable deaths, and his experience has taught him much. Death takes away the power of speech first of all, then the ability to see. What remains alive to the very end, however, is the power to hear. Even though the person has lost consciousness, it is by no means unusual for the voices of the family to bring forth smiles or tears. Kime puts his arm around the woman's shoulder and says, I have lots of travel stories to tell her. I've been looking forward to this my whole time on the road. Instead of smiling, the woman releases another large tear and nods to Kime. And Hannah was so looking forward to hearing your stories. Her sobs almost drown out her words. The innkeeper says, Wish I could urge you to rest up from your travels before you see her, but... Kime interrupts his apologies. Of course, I'll see her right away. There is very little time left. Hannah, the only daughter of the innkeeper and his wife, will probably breathe her last breath before the sun comes up. Kime lowers his pack to the floor and quietly opens the door to Hannah's room. Hannah was frail from birth. Far from enjoying the opportunity to travel, she rarely left the town or even the neighborhood in which she was born and raised. This child will probably not live to adulthood, the doctor told her parents. To this tiny girl with extraordinarily beautiful doll-like features, the gods had dealt an all too sad destiny. That they had allowed her to be born the only daughter of the keepers of a small inn by the highway was perhaps one small act of atonement for such iniquity. Hannah was unable to go anywhere, but the guests who stayed at her parents' inn would tell her stories of the countries and towns and landscapes and the people that she would never know. Whenever new guests arrived at the inn, Hannah would ask them, Where are you from? Where are you going? Can you tell me a story? She would sit and listen to their stories with sparkling eyes, urging them on to new episodes with, and then. When they left the inn, she would beg them, please come back and tell me lots and lots of stories about faraway countries. She would stand there waving until the person disappeared far down the highway, give one lonely sigh, and go back to bed. Hannah is sound asleep. No one else is in the room, perhaps an indication that she has long since passed the stage when the doctors can do anything for her. Kime sits down in the chair next to the bed and says with a smile, "Hello, Hannah, I'm back." She does not respond. Her little chest, still without the swelling of a grown woman, rises and falls almost imperceptibly. "50 minutes of straight text. I went far across the ocean this time," he tells her. "The ocean on the side where the sun comes up. I took a boat from the harbor way far beyond the mountains you can see from this window, and I was on the sea from the time the moon was perfectly round till it got smaller and smaller, then bigger and bigger until it was full again. There was nothing but ocean as far as the eye could see, just the sea and the sky. Can you imagine it, Hannah? You've never seen the ocean, but I'm sure people have told you about it. It's like a huge, big, endless puddle." Kime chuckles to himself, and it seems to him that Hannah's pale white cheeks move slightly. She can hear him, even if she cannot speak or see. Her ears are still alive. Believing and hoping this to be true, Kime continues with the story of his travels. He speaks no words of parting. As always with Hannah, Kime smiles with a special gentleness he has never shown to anyone else, and he goes on telling his tales with a bright voice, sometimes even accompanying his story with exaggerated gestures. He tells her about the blue ocean. He tells her about the blue sky. He says nothing about the violent sea battle that stained the ocean red. He never tells us about those things. Hannah was still a tiny girl when Kime first visited the inn. When she asked him, "Where are you from? And will you tell me some stories?" With her childish pronunciation and an instant smile, Kime felt a soft glow in his chest. At the time, he was returning from a battle. More precisely, he had ended one battle and was on his way to the next. His life consisted of traveling from one battlefield to another, and nothing about that has changed to this day. He has taken the lives of countless enemy troops and witnessed the deaths of countless comrades on the battlefield. Moreover, the only thing separating enemies from comrades is the slightest stroke of fortune. Had the gears of destiny turned in a slightly different way, his enemies would have been comrades and his comrades' enemies. This is the fate of the mercenary. He was spiritually worn down back then and feeling unbearably lonely. As a possessor of eternal life, Kime had no fear of death, which was precisely why each of the soldiers' faces distorted in fear, and why each of the face of a man who died in agony was burned permanently into his brain. Ordinarily, he would spend nights on the road drinking, immersing himself in an alcoholic stupor, or pretending to. He was trying to make himself forget the unforgettable. When, however, he saw Hannah smile as she begged him for stories about his long journey, he felt a far warmer and deeper comfort than he could ever obtain from liquor. He told her many things. About a beautiful flower discovered on the battlefield. About the bewitching beauty of the mist filling the forest the night before the final battle. About the marvelous taste of the spring water in a ravine where he and his men had fled after losing a battle. About a vast, bottomless blue sky he saw after a battle. A lot of battle-related things he was telling her about. He never told her anything sad. He kept his mouth shut about the human ugliness and the stupidity witnessed endlessly on the battlefield. He concealed his position as a mercenary from her, kept silent regarding his reasons for traveling constantly, and only spoke of things that were beautiful, sweet, and lovely. He sees now that he told Hannah only beautiful stories of the road like this, not so much out of concern of her purity, but for his own sake. Staying in the inn where Hannah waited to see him turned out to be one of Kime's small pleasures in life. Telling her about the memories he brought back from his journeys, he felt some degree of salvation, however slight. 5 years, 10 years, his friendship with the girl continued. Little by little, she neared adulthood, which meant that, as the doctors had predicted, each day brought her that much closer to death. And now, Kime ends the last travel story he will share with her. He can never see her again, can never tell her stories again. Before dawn, when the darkness of night is at its deepest, long pauses enters into Hannah's breathing. The frail thread of her life is about to snap as Kime and her parents watch over her. The tiny light that had lodged in Kaim's breast will be extinguished. His lonely travels will begin anew tomorrow. His long, long travels without end. You'll be leaving on travels of your own soon, Hannah, Kaim tells her gently. You'll be leaving for a world that no one knows, a world that has never entered any of the stories you've heard so far. Finally, you're able to leave your bed and walk anywhere you want to go. You'll be free. You want her to know that death is not sorrow, but a joy mixed with tears. It's your turn now. Be sure and tell everyone about the memories of your journey. Her parents will make that same journey someday, and someday Hannah will be able to meet all the guests she has known at the end, far beyond the sky. I, however, can never go there. I can never escape this world. I can never see you again. This is not goodbye. It's just the start of your journey. He speaks his final words to her. We'll meet again. His final lie to her. Hannah makes her departure. Her face is transfused with a tranquil smile as if she had just said, "See you soon." Her eyes will never open again. A single tear glides slowly down her fair cheek. Try to preempt that one. And well, hell. Do 1,000 years of dreams tutorial, I guess. Yeah, I know. That was a good story. Kaim's mind is filled with lost pieces of past memories. Certain states or conversations can bring these memories back in the form of dreams. To view episodes from 1,000 Years of Dreams again, rest at any better end, or select them from the start menu. You can view these episodes any number of times. When viewing an episode from 1,000 Years of Dreams, you can pause it by pressing the start button, or cancel by pressing the back button. Don't go to sleep forever, Kuro. Don't go into the light. Have a great sleep, my friend. No more tutorial. That was a hard story. You faced a lot of stuff and a lot of Kaim's feelings. Just roll up in your room here and see if you got anything I can steal. I don't really want to talk to you because you don't look like an important character. Alright, till tomorrow night then. It's not sayonara, it's jamata. Holy Night charm obtained. Ain't read nothing yet, my friend. That's something to look forward to, Ren. Ura Street map, Great Gate, downtown Ura, the palace, transportation Ura. Great Gate, the magnificent structure serves as the entrance to the city of Ura as well as providing protection from enemies. The monorail station has now become an essential part of Ura's transportation, and it's one of the blessings from the Magic Industrial Revolution. Downtown Ura. I don't want to read this. Let's keep going. Did something flash in that room? Oh, it's just me reading the book again. Yeah. Anything in here? Can I steal? Open? Alright, here we go. Give me that loot. Angel's Plume. I guess that's used for MP restoration. So at least we got to sleep. I really like that the examine open button is prompted with the word probe. Man, I really cannot imagine being immortal. That seems like it would be the absolute worst. I mean, I think they really touched on it there just in that simple story of the little girl. But the inevitability that you're going to see everyone around you pass away. I mean, that's hard enough when it happens when you're immortal, but it's inevitable, guaranteed, certainly going to happen when you're immortal. Did you sleep well? No messages for you yet, I'm afraid. We'll hold any messages that come for you here, so please don't hesitate to take a stroll outside. I'm sure you'd like to forget the horrors of the battlefield. Oh, by the way, feel free to use any of the items you find here. They're compliments of the house. Why are you hiding them in pots if you want me to use them? Like, hey, you can use these items, but first you gotta find it. It's locked. Yeah. You take immortality, really, Ren? Nah, man, I think one of the things that makes life interesting is the fact that it is finite. It's important to have an ending. That way you can savor the, the non-ending, the action. Savor the moment. Kick this ball. Oh, come on. Wow, she was really not impressed. Oops, sorry, kid. Is there a goal I can kick it through anywhere? There's a magic tech over there. Trying to kick it and make it hit a bell. No, I want to kick it at this cat. Oh. Oops. Seeing all of history. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, seeing all of history seems like that'll be almost a fate worse than death. Cats can't be touched. I don't know what this is. Well, let's see. So what does this big out map wants to do? It doesn't give us anything, so let's keep running around, I guess. He's pretty fast on his feet, I must admit. Gongoria's mansion. Gongoria is our buddy. Well, ish. The person who cursed us, I think? Or was it? No, Roxy is the guy that we were talking to in the meeting. Gongoria is the guy with the shaved head that's on the front of the cover of the game, I believe. And Ren, low-key, I started this stream early for a few reasons, because I really want to play this game, but also because I wanted to be able to play some Final Fantasy XIV tonight. By direct orders from the council, no one's allowed to see Lord Gongora. Give up and go away. Alright. What? He just has this chilling. No big deal. Like, he's really pimp my ride. Or cribs. Like, check out my card cannon gun. I gotta, like, make a new character and everything now, so why not? Gonna make a little lolly, huh? We're back in here. Another safe spot, but that's not what we need. Oh, I should have just come out and gone to the left.
Oops, sorry. Look out. Sorry, miss.
They trauma to a height, like a hallway here. Well, alley. You messed up, my dude.
Wait, let go! My throat! Damn!
Why are you following me?
You're Kai Marganar. I mean, Lord Gongora.
Little people, Ren, little people.
It's the truth. I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important to tell you.
You are?
Jansen, messenger for Lord Gongora. At your service. altitude. Jeez whiz. Ah.
So I guess we're off to see the wizard now. Let's run. Have you heard about this? A connection of mine in the council told me Councilman Gorgana has been confined to his private estate. Could it be true, so the soldiers in front of his house aren't protecting him, but rather keeping him in there? That seems about right. I'm gonna go with like human, because apparently I'm racist. And I don't know what class. I mean, maybe like a physical one. I don't know. I always think about just going healer because that seems like something that's always useful. That thing, you don't look as sweet. I'm trying to look cool. I'm trying to look fresh. 2019. Let's save again before we get in there. I like that save sound flourish. Let's get in there, buddy. Well, who knows, man? Like, if I even get to that point, maybe just solo playing is just gonna way and play it. Lord Tolton is currently visiting. Please wait a little longer. Nah, buddy. Ain't nobody waiting. Let's start the attack animations. Let's go.
House arrest is going too far. I have firmly opposed Roxian on this. Do not despair, Gongora.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It is much more than I could have asked. Your father would have been pleased.
I could never fill my father's shoes. And now that Ura is a republic, I am simply a citizen like everyone else. I am no longer Your Majesty.
I respect the royal blood that flows in your veins. It is only fitting that I offer the respect you're due.
Do not be foolish. People will think you're a dissident who wants to restore the monarchy.
He said, but yo, I am.
I'm truly happy that you have come to see me. You've always been so kind.
You taught me the rudiments of magic. I cannot help but be kind to you in return. I cannot understand Roxian. I believe he intends to stop work on Grand Staff. It makes me angry, Gongora. Our entire nation has been.
Oh man, Ren.
Yet he does not understand
That's gonna be.
significance of Grand Staff.
It's gonna be tough. I don't usually play with games with other people, so I'll have to get my mind ready.
If we can increase magic energy with Grand Staff, just think how much better our people's lives would be. We would no longer need soldiers. You have seen the future of Ura, and how Grand Staff can make it happen. Roxian's vision is too narrow for our nation to grow.
Just pretend they're NPCs. Just bump them all the time and say, give me some loot.
I am sorry you had to witness that.
There is no need to apologize. I'm happy Your Highness understands. But even if they stop Grand Staff, we could develop a newer and far better magic engine.
Please let me know what you need, Gongora. I can help you.
I am unworthy, Your Highness.
Yeah, but I mean, if I don't know the fight, I guess I could just YouTube it before. Boy, he's got some elegant hair. They have similar hair.
Please, go in.
So here's the thing. It seems like he doesn't have any memories, but many of the people around him have memories of him. In your mansion hallway. Let's wander around his house. Oops, what do we got in here? Got anything to... Thank you. Just as I put myself back on cam.
That woman. How could she be in Ura without me knowing?
I know, right? Hey, how could you be here? Oops, cutscene's over. Those only hacks in the council, how dare they get in the way of Lord Gungora's research? Okay, so... Kick. Nothing? There we go. I don't know what these seeds or nameplates do. Oh, you know, I didn't mention this to anybody, so there's no way you can know, but I added the quote thing in here. I don't know who can do it, though. Like, where you add quote, and then it saves it. I should probably put, like, instructions on that somewhere. So I walked around to the other side. Maybe out the door to the left. I think we did that. By the darkness. Darkness. Yes, teach us. I think it's... Ooh. Quote. Booty. Cheeks. Mr. C. Does that work? Yeah. And then quote. There you go. What up, Air? You caught me at a weird time just now. I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. Yeah, it was a test there. It was a quote saving test. Sure. Well, I mean, also that could be a quote from me at any given time. Cheek talk. I wonder if only mods can do it. That wouldn't be very fun. I have to change that. Because it didn't say it was successful. How many games have I got on the go, man? I've got 4, I think. Yeah. I switch around depending on the day. Generally speaking, though, I mean, I'm always going to be playing a Trails in the Sky game because that's how it rolls. We're doing Resident Evil and this as well, and East. So on Fridays mainly, and yeah, my schedule's kind of weird, but I finally tightened it up and posted it, so you should be roughly able to know what I'm going to be up to at any given time, roughly. Also, I love to start early because I just love that. Where does this guy say to go? Lord Gar is waiting to study on the 2nd floor. You can take the lift from the central laboratory. That's the key. Oh, it's Elodia. Thank you. How are you doing, my friend? Elodia's joined us. It's another fantastic streamer. Elodia Marie. Always good. Definitely should check her out as well. Well, duh, Elodia. Elodia, duh. Doing really well. This is fun. This game is good. And it's slow like me. Here we go. Let's steal some stuff. What you got here, buddy? I think between Ren and Stuzzy, they have like a whole collection of really good emotes. Hawkeye. Don't know what that is. Oh, this is an Xbox 360 game that I'm playing on an Xbox One using the backward compatibility. So we're picking up a lot of stuff here. Flare bomb. Still okay. Here we go. A holy knight seal that raises defense in times of need. Magic earring that reveal your enemy's special abilities. A berserker necklace that gushes with power in times of need. What is considered a... Oh, it just tells you on the right what it is. Crisis attack boost. Reveal types of enemies. Increase magical defense. Seems like that's the most important. Because that will be able to examine our enemies and identify how we can take them down. You did Elodia, and I was never scared, not even once, yet. Have you done Resident Evil 2 yet? I feel like that's a game that you would have done or will be doing. Not scared yet. Here we go. But it felt too heavy. You mean heavy like story-wise, or? Oh, the movement. Well, we have some real reverence for Gongora, don't we?
For only one reason.
Physically heavy character.
Hold on. What is it?
Well, I wouldn't say Geralt feels light in that game either.
Oh no. Great, here he comes. Hey, whoa, hey, you are really short-tempered. Hey, I don't have a sword, okay? Easy.
Why are you here?
I told you I'm just a messenger. I came to see if you really come or not, which you have, so that's good.
That's enough, Kaim. He's on our side.
Thanks. A little late, though.
We can use him. He's cunning and quick, and he has many connections. I want you to take him on your investigation of Grand Staff.
No way, sir.
You know, I thought he'd say that, my lord. His shoes, hello?
Look, this other immortal joining the investigation, she might be dangerous.
Why?
The woman was once a pirate.
Oh, we know her.
I don't know how it happened, but she's now a soldier for our army. Well, the past is the past, and I know little else about her. Take Jensen with
They're always just dangling around.
keep her in check. Despite what else he may be, he has a healthy respect for women.
So, you know, I heard she was a looker, if you catch my drift. I mean, you've seen her, right?
He doesn't sound like a respecter of women.
That way. You guys are way too serious.
Pirate. All right. Understood.
Baby
All right,
potions.
then, I'll be there early. Oh yeah, you can count on it.
Remember, Kaim, you're the only one I can trust.
Of course I am. I'm the main character.
I can't leave here for a while. The Grand Staff is my life's work. So if something is wrong, I want you, with your immortal powers, to find out what it is. Understood?
He's never going to move that strand of hair, is he?
You'll be briefed later.
Exactly right. It's his duty to respect that booty.
Right behind you.
That guy will not be directly behind us.
Oh, he's gonna be fun to work with.
This is for your trouble.
Wow, nice. You know, my lord, I've been
Nice.
thinking, working with this guy, it's like playing with fire. I mean, did you see his eyes? I mean, that's creepy. I got a bad feeling about this whole thing. I mean, this little guarantee is not gonna be enough, I'm afraid, to keep an eye on him. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Look at his eyes.
You're already under a magic contract. Don't get greedy.
I don't know what that is, but it seems important.
Whoa, hey, okay, that's some serious mojo. Easy, easy.
Is your fee still unsatisfactory?
Okay, not funny.
He's basically saying, I know magic.
I didn't stick my neck out for this, okay? Jeez, everyone's a pain in the ass. I'm taking a bath.
Ooh, well, I guess we're gonna go and do something else at this point. But I think the main thing I need to do is save. So I definitely don't ever want to have that conversation again. I think there's a safe spot out the front. Wait. Lieutenant Argonar, do you have everything you need for your journey? You should prepare yourself well so that you may better fulfill the expectations of Lord Gongora. Having you come in and out of here could damage Lord Gongora's reputation. Council won't look kindly on it. You won't be allowed to re-enter the mansion once you leave. Are you sure you want to leave? I'm sure, because I already got the stuff I want from here, so I already robbed you. Oops, I pressed go back to mansion. Don't give me that spiel again. Got it. Okay. Leave. I would like to save. And unfortunately, it's also been 2 hours, you guys. So you know what that means. Oh yeah, they do say. First, of course, I want to thank Stardust for the hosts, Lithsis for the raid, and Dryny for the bits. And everybody, thank you for joining me tonight. I mean, it's been a pleasure, and I'm really enjoying this game so far. I think it's got a cool style in that story that we read. We've really got to, like, I don't know, we've got to crop piece of that out, because that was a really fun thing to read. So I guess what we should do is go ahead and try to raid. I'm thinking we're gonna raid Unlucky Heroine, who was in here before playing Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2 and all that jazz, I believe. Yeah, the memory part, the first one with Hannah, like it was excellent. It was really well written, and I was really pleased with it. But anyway, as usual, thank you guys again. Tomorrow we'll be back with Oath and Felghana East, and I'm looking forward to that because I want to get back and start winning some. Like, it's a challenging game, and it's good, and it flows really well. So everybody, with the Golden Week sale on Steam and on PS4, go ahead and try to cop that stuff because it's real cheap now. Yes, I will let us know. I'm gonna drop that in the Discord, and everybody, of course, join the Discord if you haven't already. If you want, we all hang out and do cool stuff and chat and make fun of me about stuff. But either way you look at it, thank you all for tonight, and I'll check you out next time. Peace.